Good evening. My name is Roila, and this is another video for the e-content for the Deepshika Kala Sansthan for the month of May. So today our experiment is that we learn about different animals used in the pharmacology lab. The software which I'm using is an B.Pharm software which is made by the Health Education Bureau, which is based in Jaipur. So why do we learn these animals? There are different animals were conducted in the laboratory, which are in vitro and in vivo experimentations. Without wasting time, we'll list the animals. So here are the animals. First animal is a rabbit, second is guinea pig, third is a rat, next is mice, next is hamster. These animals are all rodents. Then we'll have a monkey, a dog, and a pig. Other animals are also used like frogs, cats, and toads, but today we are only mentioning these animals. First, we'll look at the rabbit. You can see a video is playing in a rabbit cage, and many details are mentioned, like its scientific name, which is Orathicus calilingus, New Zealand white and Himalayan black. The body temperature is 38.7 to 39.1.1 degree. Respiratory rate is 55 per minute. Pulse rate is 135 per minute. Blood volume is 45 by 70. Preferred humidity is 40 by 50. Room temperature should be around 15 to 18 degrees Celsius. Mating age is around 6 to 9 months. Gestation period, which is the pregnancy time, it is 28 to 31 days. Breeding life is only 3 years. Lifespan is only around 4 to 5 years. Water consumption is 200 to 300 ml per day. Body weight is 2000 to 3000 grams. The amount or the food that should be fed is the blue green grass, carrots, Bengal gram, and wheat bran, so chana, murmuras, and gajar. Common diseases that can be seen in rabbits are the tuberculosis, respiratory tract infection, intestinal infection, and ear cancer. What this animal is used for? It is used for pyrogen testing, anti-diabetic studies, bioassay of insulin, and capillary permeability studies with the embryo toxic studies. What are the advantages of it? It is a very docile animal and it is a huge cecum which is used for this pyrogen testing. Another animal which is a guinea pig. The scientific name is Cavia porcellus. Body temperature is around 37.6 to 38.6 degrees Celsius. Respiratory rate is higher than the rabbit, which is 60 to 110 per minute. Pulse rate is also very high, which is 150 per minute. Blood volume is 60 to 90 ml per kg. Humidity preferred is 45%. Room temperature preferred is 18.5 to 27 degrees Celsius. Lifespan is only around 2 years. Mating age is 12 to 20 weeks. Estrus cycle it is around 15 to 19 days. Gestation period is 59 to 72 days. Water consumption is 250 to 350 ml per day. Body weight is 200 to 1000 grams. What this animal likes to eat is crushed oats, carrot, cabbage, and protein-rich food. Common disease are the abscesses on the fluid accumulation in lymph gland, respiratory tract infection, and other things. In which animal these is used for the experiments. Evaluation of bronchodilators for anti-asthmatic activities, sensitization studies like agamemnon and horse scrum, study of local anesthetics, bioassay of digitalis, histamine and acetylcholine, screening of spasmodics and antispasmodic compounds, study of vitamin C metabolism, study of anti-TB drugs, isolation preparation of ileum trachea chain. These are the experimentations that are used for a guinea pig. So you can see it is a very versatile animal, unlike the rabbit. What are the advantages? Advantages is that it is a docile animal, which is it will stay in a particular location. It is highly susceptible for TB and anaphylaxis, highly sensitive to penicillin and histamine also. So that's why this animal is used for a uh, anti-TB drugs and a bioassay of histamines. Next animal is a rat, which is known as Rattus novicius. It is also used known as Wistar strain rat, Darcy dualis rat, Vista Kyoto rat, Lewis rat, and Morton rat. Body temperature is similar as a human, 37.5 degrees Celsius. Respiration rate is 80 to 150. Pulse rate is very high, which is around 260 to 450 per minute. Body temperature is Blood pressure is around 130 by 90 mmHg. Blood volume is around 50 to 65 ml per kg. Estrus cycle is 4 to 5 days. Lifespan is only 2 to 3 years. Preferred humidity is 44 to 60%. Room temperature preferred is 18.5 to 27 degrees Celsius. Mating age is 70 to 84 degree. And gestation period is around 21 to 23 days. Body weight is around 120 to 300 grams. Feeding is cracked wheats, groundnuts, yeast powder, and another thing which are not specified here. Common disease is a pneumonia and parasitic infection, so respiratory infections. Which experiments this is used for? It is used for evaluation of psychopharmaceutical agents, toxicity studies like tetragenic and carcinogenic activity, anti-ulcer activity, liver physiological studies, isolation preparation of fundus strip, uterus, colon, and stomach, antihypertensive effects, and the bioassay of hormones like oxytocin and insulin. Advantages: it is used in small animals. Drug required is very small. Vomiting center is absent, so oral administration is easy. There is no gag reflex. Gallbladder and tonsils are also absent, and there is a continuous flow of bile in the intestine. Next is our mice. No, yes. So mice is known as Mus muscularis, the strain which is used for Laka bulb C albinum. The body temperature is 37.4 degrees Celsius. Respiration rate is 90 to 160 per minute. Pulse rate is 300 to 750 ml per minute. Blood pressure is 120 by 75, which is weird, I think. Uh, Body volume is around 70 to 80. RBC count is 4.9 to 12.5 mA per nanometer cube. Lifespan is only 1 to 2 years. Humidity is 67%. We'll just go for the feeding which is taking. Cracked food, shark liver oil, yeast powder, pellets, sesame oil, fish, and other general food supplements. It is used for the experimentation of toxicity studies, assay of insulin, screening technique of chemotherapeutic and teratogenic agents, cancer and genetic research, isolated preparation, and helium. Common disease, the salmonellosis like mouse typhoid and smallpox infection. Advantage, it is very small and easy to handle and requires small dosings. Next is a dog. So dog is a common animal which is known as Canis familiaris. The body temperature is around humans of 37.5. We'll just go for the blood volume and blood pressure. Blood pressure is 140 by 80 mmHg and the blood volume is 70 to 100 ml per kg. The average weight of a dog is around 5,000 to 800 grams, which is 5 kgs to 8 kgs. They are a non-vegetarian and they can eat meat and eggs. The common disease that a dog gets is rabies, diarrhea, arthritis, leprosy, and hookworm infection. It is used for the drug acting on blood pressure. used for the vaccination studies and diabetes and anti-ulcer experiments. Advantage: they are easy to train for behavioral activities and supportive in nature for experiments. Then we'll go for our monkeys. Monkeys are scientifically known as Alaca mulata. Body temperature is around at humans for 37 to 39 degrees Celsius. Respiration rate is 76 to 90 per minute. Pulse rate is around 150 per minute. Room temperature should be around 37 to 40 degrees Celsius. Mating life is for 4 to 5 years. Gestation period in 165 days. Estrus cycle is around 26 to 28 days. Body weight is around 5 kgs to 6 kgs. They feed in a vegetarian diet like bananas and other fruits. Common disease are herpes, rabies, cold, polio, measles, tetanus, and tuberculosis. They are used for infertility, virology, parasitology, immunology, immunosuppressant, and nutrition experiments. The advantage, they are very similar to humans. They have a similar menstrual cycle as women, and they are very emotional, just like humans. Last experiment animal is a pig. It is known as Sus sacrofa domestica. The body temperature is around 37 to 40 degrees Celsius. Respiration rate is around 50 to 20 per minute. Pulse rate is around 65 to 58 per minute. Preferred humidity is around 37 by 40. Room temperature is around 22 to 24. Mating age is around 5 to 6 months. Gestation period is 155 days. Estrus cycle is around 21 days. Body weight is around 30 to 70 days. Feeding time that they can eat non-veg and vegetarian food. Fun fact about pigs that they are coprophagous and they are also cannibals. And the common disease are swine influenza, cold, dermatitis, respiratory disease, and other communicable diseases. They are used for influenza, respiratory medication, and GIT drug experimentations. And the last advantage is that the physiology is similar to human and the immunological reactions can be determined. There are also several animals that are not mentioned in this list like frog, toad, cat, mouse, and another things, but that concludes a list for the animals used in the experimental pharmacology. Thank you very much.